And you're looking live at Arlington Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where tonight, Sunday night baseball, it is the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. Hello, everybody. Here's your friend, the STM. I bring you Stratomatic Advanced Card and Dice game coverage, as it's the 1976 American League replay. Bert Blyleven for the Minnesota Twins and Gaylord Perry of the Texas Rangers. We'll be back for more. When we get back, we'll give you pitching matchups, lineups, and get this started from Arlington right after this. Sunday Night Baseball, STM with you tonight. How are you? Welcome aboard Arlington, Texas Stratomatic Advanced Card and Dice game action. Last game of day one playing. After this, we'll start selecting matchups that are important to the early pennant race. Best pitching matchups, the best starters you're going to see. Maybe the Red Sox, Yankees, great rivalry games of the American League. You'll see those games right here, and then we'll let the computer kind of play its own games on the side, do some autos, and then probably have some other, games of the week. So there's only 12 teams in the American League. It's very easy to do. You don't have the Mariners or the Blue Jays in the American League, so both American and National are kind of the same. But I'm just doing American League now. If you've been with us, we've had most of the games already. Only two teams that have not played in this first week are the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. So let's get this started. Again, I'm going to be using Stratomatic PC in the background. Help me with the stats. Give me some numbers. So here is your Ranger lineup. Lenny Randall in left, Juan Benitez in center, and Jeff Burroughs in right. Roy Howell at third, Hara at short, Smalley at second, Hargrove at first. Sundberg behind the plate. On the mound, Gaylord Perry. For the Twins, Rod Carew leading off at first. Dan Ford batting second and right. Steve Bronzer DH. Larry Heisel in left. Lyman Bostock in center. Butch Weiniger behind the plate. Dave McKay at third. Jerry Terrell at second. And Danny Thompson is your shortstop. Let's play ball from Arlington as Gaylord Perry sets the pitch to the wonderful Rod Carew, one of the best hitters in baseball. Gets his start at first base today, kind of changing positions for himself. So here's Perry looking in. First pitch to Carew. We're underway. 4-5 with a line drive to the second base, right at Smalley for out number one. So 4-5 will be that. One away, and now here's Disco Dan Ford. 20 home runs, 86 RBIs. This Twin team can hit. They're not going to definitely. They'll stay in this pennant race in the AL West because they're bats. Sundberg sets the lineup. Perry of the lineup. Here's the pitch to Disco Dan. 1-4 to a righty is a fly ball center field. Benitez is coming in, makes the catch, and that is 2 outs here in the first. So Gaylord Perry looking good. Solid right-hand card. He is a 2R, which means he is definitely a much better pitcher against right-handed pitching. And now I'm trying to make sure we see all the dice coming in play. Here we go. Let's make sure. A little batting practice. There you go. Throw it like that. We're all good. So 2 outs. Ford retired. Gonna have to make somehow a little room here to make it look better. Here's the designated hitter, Steve Braun. Braun, good power left-handed hitter, good pinch hitter, gives the Twins multiple number at bats. In this 76 season where he hit 288, 3 homers, 61 RBIs. Braun, the left-handed hitter against Perry, looks in, and the pitch, 3-8 to a righty, and that's a ground ball to third. Picked up by Howell, throws him out, and Gaylord Perry has retired 3 in a row. After 1/2 inning of play, Twins nothing, Rangers coming up the bat. So now for the Rangers, it'll be Lenny Randall leading off. Twins defensively, Heisel in left, Bostock in center, and Ford in right. McKay at third, Thompson at short, Terrell at second, and Carew at first. Behind the plate is Butch Weiniger, and pitching for the Minnesota Twins, Bert B. Home Blyleven. Blyleven 13-16, 2.87 ERA, 283 hits, 298 innings. Only gave up 14 home runs. A little bit of a control issue. Does give up 81 walks over 219 innings, 219 strikeouts in 298 innings. Gaylord Perry can work into the eighth, and so can Blyleven. So we got two long-range pitchers going here on opening night here in Arlington, Texas. So bottom first coming up. Here is Lenny Randall. He'll get the start. He's in left field today. Again, a guy who can play multiple positions. 2-12 to a righty, and Lenny Randall hits a drive to deep left field. That could be trouble. Back goes right fielder. He's back, makes the catch. Oh, doctor. Randall gave it a ride, but Disco Dan Ford was right there on the track. 2-12 righty, home run 1-12, roll to 16. So Ford back. What a catch. Oh, my. And we start off with a bang as Blyleven's curveball almost didn't curve. And now here's Juan Beniquez. 255, no homers, 33 RBIs. Blyleven looks on. Here's the pitch. 6-8 righty is a fly ball center field. Bostock comes in, makes the catch for out number 2. So Beniquez retired, 2 outs. Here is Mike Hargrove, the human rain delay. We take time for Mike to get in the box. He's hitting 287, 7 homers, 58 RBIs on the 1976 season. As Hargrove waits, we have the station identification here, as it's the Sports Time Machine Sports Network, as Mike Hargrove finally gets in the box, and we're about ready to get this back underway. 2 outs here in the first. Hargrove, the batter, against Blyleven. Blyleven looks on. Here's the pitch. That's a good roll. 5-6 against the lefty, struck him out. Good curveball inside corner. Blyleven waited enough for him and got him on strike. So 3 up, 3 down. Go to Rangers. We played 1 in Arlington. No score. For the Minnesota Twins, Larry Heisel, followed by Lyman Bostock and Butch Weiniger for the Twins. Heisel, good career, 272, 14 homers, 96 RBIs, stole 31 bases, so definitely a speed man out there. Also, the one thing he did, he blew out his shoulder when he came to the Brewers even, so he started having that Hal McRae syndrome where he became a designated hitter and didn't have much out of pop gun arm in the outfield, which is going to be a factor for teams. So here's Perry, starting off the second, 6-8. Heisel to a righty. That's a fly ball center field. Beniquez is there. Comes in, makes the catch, and that is 1 out here in the second. So Heisel retired. And here is the center fielder, Lyman Bostock. Enough needs to be said about Bostock. 474 bats, 4 homers, 60 RBIs, hit 323. Boy, what an athlete. He was a great ball player until his untimely death. Bostock gets in the box. Sundberg puts down the sign. Perry winds up in the pitch, and that's a foul ball out of play. So Bostock needs to straighten out, and as they say in baseball, Perry looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch, 3-9 for Bostock, and that's a walk. So Bostock draws the walk. 1 out walk for Lyman. Using the advance speeds chart because there's no stars on here, so we have to use that. He's a B stealer, but Sundberg's a -2 and Perry's a -2, so it's definitely factored in for Bostock to get a lead, but probably not going anywhere. So now here is Butch Weiniger, excellent switch hitting backup catcher. He's got power both sides of the plate. He'll bat lefty against Perry. Sundberg sets the target. Perry looks in. Here's the pitch. 5-9 lefty, ground ball second base by Smalley. He got it. He'll go to second, and no, goes to first. The only play he had was to get Sundberg at first. So now runner on second and 2 outs. It'll bring up Dave McKay, a youngster on this team. I remember him when he's with the Oakland Athletics in 1980-81. So this is an early year for McKay, though. 203, no homers, 8 RBIs and 138 bats. He's a right-handed batter. Perry now has a man in scoring position and 2 outs. Perry looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 4-4. That is not Perry's power card, though. 4-4. Make sure I got the right guy here. Fly ball center field. That's Benitez. It's a 2E7. I have figured out how to get the Stratomatic Super Advanced feeling going. Let's see if we can make this work. And we do. Should be a solid card. It's a 14. That's an F2 and a 5. He shouldn't make the play. It's a rare play, but there's 2 outs. And does. So no runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left. Inning and a play, inning and a half in the books. Still no score. So Perry and Blyleven go out of here in a classic pitcher's duel in the 76 replay. And now it's going to be Toby Hara leading off, followed by Jeff Burroughs and Roy Howell against Bert Blyleven. Let's go ahead and again, make sure the stats are as we want it here on the big screen. Oh boy, I'm just going to try to adjust the camera here. There we go. Oh, actually, that makes it look real good now. Okay. We're good now. I like how that really looks. That has an impressive look to it. Here's Hara. Hara, what a good ball player, too. 260, 15 homers, 67 RBIs. Right-handed hitter. Will bat here against Blyleven. 5-11 to a righty. Ground ball second. Terrell's a 3E11. So go ahead and put that in the system so we can go ahead and get the results on a 111. We don't want to do that. Let's redo him there. That's the thing when you do it on the dice mode. You sometimes have to redo it kind of a number of ways until you get it right. So ground ball second base. Jerry Carroll's a 3E11. 3's not going to bother you, and 11's pretty good. 18 fields without an issue. An 8 is not an error, and he gets him. So nice play by Jerry Carroll on an 8. Terrell, I remind him when he was a Kansas City Royal playing for George Brett in some of the games I played. And now here is Jeff Burroughs. Boy, he was a young kid, came up, ton of promise, always had good power, 18 homers, 86 RBIs, only hit 237, struck out 90-plus times. So situation possibly could be advantage here. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven looks in. 1-5 for Burroughs. Nope, that's not his power column. 2 is ground ball down the third. McKay's got it, throws him out, and that's 2 outs. Burroughs did not have the benefit of doubt. They get the 1 column, 2 outs here in the second. And here's Roy Thurston P. Howell III. He will be good to the Blue Jays in the expansion draft. 253, 8 homers, 53 RBIs. Struck out 106 times. Weiniger sets in the target. Blyleven from the stretch. That's a 5-8 to a lefty and struck him out. Didn't get the bat off the shoulder. Blyleven gets another 3-up, 3-down inning. We played 2, no score from Texas. Up for the Twins, Jerry Terrell, Danny Thompson, and then he'll be followed by Rod Carew here in the third. So Terrell to lead off. Gaylord, Perry spinning a good game. Sundberg sets in. Perry with the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-3 to a righty. That's Perry, 6-3, ground ball to the mound. Perry's a 4E12. Let's see how that's going to work out. On a 6, on a 3. So we're going to have to roll. The 20 has to be, that's a hit. Perry cannot get it. It squirts away literally on a 6, and he throws away in the dirt past Hargrove. So Terrell goes to second, and that is an E. So a single and an error on Perry, and the Twins got the leadoff runner on. First hit of the ball game for the Twins, and it's Jerry Terrell. They're going to have to hold him, though. Actually, no, they're not holding him. You know what? I'm not going to give what C. With Danny Thompson, the batter, he's an A bunter. So with on deck Carew, we're going to try to bunt. So they're going to try to lay the bunt down. Thompson lays down a bunt. It's a perfect bunt. Terrell goes to third. He dives. Good job made. So Perry had to field it, throws it to Hargrove, and that's 1-3. So Terrell moves to third in scoring position. Good sacrifice bunt for Danny Thompson, and here's Rod Carew. So Carew's up, infield playing back. They're willing to give up an early run. Sundberg sets in, Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Carew. 3-5, that's not going to work well. That's Carew. Single up the middle, and that drives in. Jerry Terrell and the Twins take a 1-0 lead. So base hit Carew. You know he has speed. He's a 1-13, wanting to take second base. Here is Disco Dan Ford. He's 0 for 1. Twins up by a run, 1-13. We're going to try to steal. Let's see. Here we go. 1-13 says he tries. Here's Carew, and it's a 14. Oh, what a tag. He came off a little bit. Good tag by Smalley, and he gets the second out. So Carew is erased. Here's Ford. So Carew doesn't get that jump. And now the Twins lead 1-0. Bases cleared. Sundberg sets the target. Perry with the windup. 5-6 on Perry. That's a line drive in the gap for a base hit. Ford will have at least one. He'll go for two. He's not going to make the last down at second. Yeah, he's in there. Oh, a hustle double. That is a hustle double for Disco Dan Ford. One of the fours a double, rolled a 2. So Ford's on at second with 2 outs. He'll get the extra jump unless they decide they're going to hold him. So here is Steve Braun. I think we're going to have to give him the token lead. Let's see. Let's see here. Oops, don't want to steal. Nope, don't want to do that. Don't attempt. Let's see. Hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can not. And held. All right, Ford's held, so he's going to get the -1 hold. So runner on second here in the third, 2 outs. Braun the batter. Braun has grounded out his first time up. Sundberg sets the target. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that rolls around for a 6-8 lefty on Perry. Fly ball center field. Benitez is there, makes the catch, and Ford is erased. 1 run on a couple hits and 1 huge error. At to go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Minnesota. So it'll be Tom Grieve leading off for the Rangers. And then it'll be Smalley and Sundberg. How's everyone doing out there, sports fans? STM Sunday Night Baseball, Rangers Twins from Arlington. Last of the third, and here we go. Continue on with some baseball here. So Grieve the batter, 255, 20 homers, 81 RBIs. Good, solid hitter. Blyleven still looking to get with that first hit. He's really been perfect so far. Blyleven looks in, gets the sign. That's a 3-5. That is a line drive in the gap for a base hit. Oh, it's cut off nicely by Bostock. Grieve will hold. Oh, that gets past him. That could be a big base hit. 3-5, a triple 1-4, rolls a 5. So he gets the long single. First hit for Grieve. And the Rangers. He's a D stealer, so he'll be kind of left on to, he won't be held as a D. That's fine. So now here is Roy Smalley. Ends up becoming a Twin later on. He's 259, 3 homers, 44 RBIs. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left-hand side against Blyleven. Twins think they're looking at a bunt. I don't think so. He's an A bunter. Could be a situational bunter for Smalley. But they're going to swing away here. 3-9 to a righty single, center field. Another base hit. And they were letting him run, so that's a +1 on the steal. Let's see what Grieve gets. -1 for Bostock. It stays a 1-12, and they won't make the first out at third. So they'll hold them at second, and there's 2 outs. 2 outs and nobody on. So a big hit for Smalley, second hit for the Rangers. And now the Rangers got a couple men on. Here's Jim Sundberg, another good bunter. 2 on, nobody out. Blyleven trying to survive this one from the stretch. Gets a sign from Weiniger. Here's the pitch. Oh, 6s. 6-12. Ground ball back to Blyleven. Turns around, goes to short, gets the fielder's choice. 6-12. Grieve moves to third. First and third, 1 out. for the Rangers. And the corners will come in for Randall. Kind of thinking he might lay down a squeeze here. He's a B. So McKay and Carew up on the corners. Thompson, Terrell playing back and forward, double play ball. Here we go. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven from the stretch. First and third, one out. Here's the pitch to Lenny Randall. 2-9 righty. Single right field. Lenny Randall ties the game up at 1. So let's see. 2-9. Grieve scores. Sundberg will probably have to hold. He does. And it is first and second. So the Rangers playing station to station, but that's enough to tie this game at 1. So big innings so far. Here's Juan Beniquez. Beniquez 0 for 1, a fly out, 2 on, 1 out. Blyleven struggling a bit. Looking in, sign for Weiniger in the pitch. 3-4, line drive right at Thompson. Oh, that was a tough one. Runner scat back, and there's 2 outs. So now it brings up Mike Hargrove, the human rain delay. Let's take a look at chat while Mike Hargrove gets in the box and gets ready. That way we can make sure all our pieces are together in one spot. They are. We're looking good. Mike Hargrove finally gets in the box, and we're ready. Lefty-righty matchup. Weiniger from the stretch. Blyleven looks in. 6-3 for Mike Hargrove. And that's a ground ball up in Blyleven. 3-0. Unless he gives up the hit on a 1-2-3, he should be able to make this play. He gets it in his hand, throws him out on a 5. Woo, that was close. And then on 11, there's no errors at all on a 0. And Blyleven gets the remaining 1 run, 3 hits, 2 left. We played 3. 1-1 is your score. So now here's Larry Heisel. Heisel, Bostock, Weiniger. Top of the 4th for the Twins. Heisel's 0 for 1. Left-handed, right-handed batter. Perry working into the 4th inning. Perry looks in, gets a sign. 1 for Heisel. Nope, not his power column. Ground ball to short. Harris down, it comes up and throws a strike, and there's 1 out. So again, good pitch by Perry. And now here's Lyman Bostock. Walked his first time up. Left-handed batter against Perry. Sundberg sets in the target. Perry, full windup and delivers. 6-7 to a lefty. That is a strikeout, and Bostock swung through it. 2 away. So 2 outs now in the 4th. And now brings up the switch hitter, Butch Weiniger. So Weiniger steps up. Weiniger 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded that's first time up. Sundberg sets the target. Perry goes to his hat. Looks around. Here's the windup, and that's a foul ball. Squirts away, 1 away. Perry with a fresh baseball. Goes back to his hat. Here he goes. And the pitch. That's a 4-7 against the lefty and gets the walk. Oh, my. And Gaylord Perry pointing. Where was that? That's a little bit off the strike zone, our home plate umpire says. So Weiniger on at first and 2 outs for Dave McKay. They're not going to hold Weiniger at first, being a D or an E. So here's McKay, 0 for 1. Flying out his first time up. Sundberg sets the target. Perry looks in, goes to the hat. From the stretch, 6-6. This could be trouble. 6-6 from Perry. Single left field. So now +2 for Randall. Let's see if they try for third on him. Let's see what the range is. Weiniger's a 10. Okay, let's see. So he's a 10. Fielder's arm is +2. It's 12. 2 outs, you add 2. And runners not being held +1. Wow, he gets an additional +5. Fielder's arm, 2 outs, runners not held. He's a 15 to go to third. Does he go to third? And he's out. He gets thrown out at the plate. He tried to advance and threw the 17. Weiniger retired, and the Twins are retired. What a throw by Larry Heisel. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-1's your score. So a cardinal mistake made by Butch Weiniger trying to kick that extra base. And we're tied up going to the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 is your score. Holy cow. Good ball game so far here from Arlington, Texas. The ballpark in Arlington. Here's Toby Harrow, the original ballpark. That's the Texas Ranger ballpark number 1. Toby Harrow, the batter. Harris so far has grounded out his first time up. Bats against Blyleven. 6-10 to a righty. Ground ball, third base. That's McKay. He's got some icky numbers. I'll say that for truth. 6-10. He is a 3E44. That's a lot of mistakes on that card in the deep area. He may void it. It's 11. He fields it on a 7. He does. Oh, what a play by McKay. Made me out to be a liar. Nice play by McKay. He came up single-handedly, threw a strike to Carew for out number 1. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Burroughs. Burroughs, the batter, ground out his first time up. 1 out in the 4th. 1-1's your score. Burroughs, the bat. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven looks in on the pitch. 6-11 to a righty from Blyleven. Ground ball to first. That's Carew. He has not yet established himself to be a great first baseman since moving over from second. He's a 4-17. Could be a problem. The 17, not much. 20, he fields it. On a 12, no, he cannot do it. Oh, and off his arm, and that's an E3. First error of the ball game for the Twins as Burroughs reaches. Runner on first, 1 out in the 4th. Burroughs not being held. He is a E-stealer. So here is Roy Thurston B. Howell III. Where's Lovey when you need her? Howell 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Rolls around. 1-11. Righty double. Nope. Thought he had a double play ball. Ground ball to third. McKay's got it. He goes to short. Oops. Let's see what happened here. 1 second. Oh, let's redo it. Let's re-rack the film here, folks. Ready to re-rack the film? Let's re-rack the film. 1-11. That is a ground ball. And that will get a fielder's choice. So 2 outs here in the 4th. And now the Texas Rangers will bring up Tom Grieve. So Grieve, the batter, with 2 outs. Grieve 0 for 1. Blyleven working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-7 for Grieve. And that's on Blyleven at the right card. Single left field. Now, again, he went the third out at third, so they're going to have to make sure they get a good rating or not. +2 for Heisel. Same thing. 1-17. They're going to try to do the same thing. +5 to go to third, and he's in there. So he gets it. 5 on the advance. So nicely done by Howell. First and third, 2 outs for the Rangers. So now here is Roy Smalley. Smalley so far in the ball game, single his first time up, first and third, 2 outs, a 1-1 ball game. Blyleven looks in. Weiniger has to be careful, make sure he doesn't throw the 55-foot curveball. Weiniger puts in down the target, sets in. Blyleven agrees. Here we go, and the pitch. It rolls around with some fine English. 3-7 to a righty, and struck him out. There's that good curveball by Bert Blyleven. The Rangers string 2. We go to the 5th. 1-1's your score. Jerry Terrell, the batter. Terrell, Thompson, and Carew, the bat. Al, Red Sox fan, has entered Texas's Arlington Stadium. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. 5th inning. Jerry Terrell up. Minnesota, 1 run, 4 hit, 1 error. Texas, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. Battle between 2 of baseball's Hall of Famers, Bert Blyleven and Gaylord Perry. Terrell the bat, 1 for 1 runs scored. Sundberg sets in. Perry from the hat. Here's the pitch. 6-3 to a righty, and that's a ground ball to Perry. He's a 4E12. This could be a problem. Let's see. The 12 can sometimes be an evil error in Strat on the pitchers. Let's see. And that is a 17, so he fields it nicely. On a 9, makes the play 1-3. Nice job by Perry. So now here is Danny Thompson. Thompson, the hitter. Thompson sacrificed bunt his first time up. That set up the first run for the ball game for the Twins back in the 3rd inning. Both teams had runs in the 3rd. 1 out here in the 5th. Both teams with 4 hits. Both teams with an error. Thompson, right-handed batter. Perry looks in from the stretch. 3-5 for Danny Thompson. That's a pop that straight up. Harris there. He calls everyone off, comes in, makes the catch. Out number 2. So now here is Rod Carew. 1 for 2. RBI knock his last time up. 2 outs in the 5th. Sundberg sets in, Perry looks in, gets the sign. Sundberg puts down the target. Perry goes to the hat. Here's the pitch to Carew. 6-5 to a lefty. Is a fly ball in the left field. Randall is there, makes the catch, and that is all for the Twins. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. We're official here at Texas. 1-1's your score. So now Jim Sundberg followed by Lenny Randall and Juan Beniquez. The bat for the Rangers here in the 5th. 1-1 is your score. Blyleven comes in. 1-1 tie. Bert so far in the ball game, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts. Sundberg sets the target. Blyleven and pitches. 6-9 versus a rain. Fly ball right field. Sundberg. Ford comes in. Disco makes the catch, and there's 1 out. Again, this is the last game of day 1 action of 1976 Stratomatic play. We'll start picking games off that is on the schedule that makes sense. We will show you the opening of Yankee Stadium number 2 when the Twins play the Yankees. We will be showing you most of Mark Fiddich's 1976 starts. We'll show you the important things of this American League race. 1 out here in the 5th. Here is Lenny Randall. Randall so far 1 for 2 with an RBI. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven looks on. 5-4. 5-4 to a lefty is a fly ball center field. Bostock is a 2E5. Again, good ball player, good fielder. 2E5. The 2 shouldn't be an issue. Has to roll high to avoid that. It's an 18. That's an easy fly ball. He'll camp in under it. Doesn't have to move. Makes the play. 2 outs. Here is Juan Beniquez. 2 outs here in the 5th. This is a pitcher's duel to the extreme. You want to open up a pitcher's duel in your dictionary, you find Bert Blyleven and Gaylord Perry in it. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven looks on. Here's the pitch. 3-6. Beniquez is a ground ball to short. Thompson got it. Throws across the diamond, and we play 5. It is 1-1. Top of the 6th. Both teams with 4 hits, both teams with 1 error. So far for Gaylord Perry, he's went 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout in this 1-1 pitcher's duel from Arlington. Top of the 6th coming up. So far, so good, Al. Everything any feedback can you hear on my end? I'm hoping these noise cancellation microphones on StreamYard cancel everything else on the outside here. Let me know if that's an issue. I'd love to know. And now here's Disco Danny. 1 for 2 has a double. That was a double back in the 3rd. Perry looks in, gets the sign. That's a 6-11 for Disco Dan against Perry. Gonna make sure I got the right pitchers half the time. First base X. Hargrove, yuck. 4E25. Boy, as a human raid delay, he did not field well his position this year. 425 for Mikey. That's a lot of errors sitting there. Let's see if we can avoid them. That's a 4. He's going to give up a base hit. Let's hope he doesn't compound it with an 8. He doesn't. A 9's the error. So Hargrove went to its left. He had it, unable to make the play, and Disco Dan Ford is on. So first, that's the 5th hit for the Twins here in the 6th. He's a beast stealer, but because of Perry and Sundberg's combination, it lowers him just to a 1-8 to steal second. So he'll have to hold. And now here's the left-handed hitting Steve Braun. Opens up the base between first and second because of this. Sundberg sets in target. Perry looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Rolls around. 5-9. 5-9 on Perry. Ground ball to second. Smalley smothers it. Only play he has a second and makes the play. Worked like a sacrifice. So Braun comes back. He's patted on the back. 1 away. And now here is Larry Heisel. Dangerous hitter in this Twin lineup. Runner on second, 1 out. On deck is Bostock. So Bostock waits. Perry looks in. Sundberg puts down the signs. Perry looks back at second. Here's a pitch. 4-5 to a 2-4-5 from Perry is a popped it straight up. Hargrove is there. That's a major league pop up. He waits for rain, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. 2 outs in the 6th. Here's Bostock now. Again with Bostock up. Butch Weiniger on deck for the Twins. Another left-handed bat on deck. 2 outs again. Perry's a 2R. So he pitched a little bit worse to lefties, but not much. This is a solid year for Perry. Sunbrook puts down the target. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It rolls around. Is a 4 going to help Bostock? Let's see. 2-4. Nope. He needed a little bit lower. 2-4. Ground ball to second. Smalley's that throws him out, and that ends the 6th inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 1-1 is your score. 1-1 is your score. Last of the 6th inning. And it'll be Hargrove followed by Hara and Burroughs. So we can always go talk to Al and have some fun for a minute. It'll take Mike Hargrove a few minutes to get in the box. And as Mike Hargrove waits, he kicks his dirt off his cleats, gets back in the box, fixes his glove. He steps up to the plate, and Bert Blyleven's ready. 1-1's your score, last of the 6th. Blyleven and the pitch. That's a 1-5 for Hargrove. We made fun of him. That's a deep drive right field. Back goes forward, looks up, can't get it, gone. Mike Hargrove, as the human rain delay, tosses his bat away, and that ball is gone. So a 1-8 home run on 1-5. Roll the 4, and Hargrove touches them all. It's 2-1 Rangers. So the hometown Rangers get the Bert Blyleven here in the 6th. And take a 2-1 lead. Now here's Toby Hara. First home run of the year for Mr. Hargrove. It's now 2-1. Hargrove on the season hit 7 home runs and 541 at-bats. I'll get hit quite a bit, I think. So we'll see how that plays. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven on the pitch. 1-7 to Hara. That's a single to left field. All of a sudden, Blyleven looks a little bit humid out there. Hara wraps it in the left field. Heisel comes up throwing, and there's rolling on and nobody out. Here in the 6th, here's Burroughs, another tough hitter. They can use a double play right now. Blyleven looks in, gets a sign from Weiniger. Here it is, 1-8. We know that's not his card either. Walked him. Oh, and Blyleven can't believe it. And he's going to come up to our home plate umpire. We're going to have some words. And already Butch Weiniger comes out of the box and probably protects Blyleven from getting stumped, from getting thrown out of here. Jerry Newdecker is your home plate umpire, and he almost tossed Blyleven out. Weiniger had to step out in front. Blyleven wants to know where that was. 2 on, nobody out. Here is Roy Thurston B. Howell, and now Blyleven does need love if he wants to get out of this mess. 2 outs, nobody on. Weiniger sets in the target. Blyleven losing composure from the stretch. 2 on, nobody out. That's a 4. That's a 7 to a lefty. And that's a single again. Blyleven can't believe it. Base hit right field. Ford is a 0 arm. Hara's got good speed. He may try to score this. He is being held on a +1. That's a 17. We're trying for home on it. Oh, no. Hang on, folks. I said no. We want to say yes. So undo last play. Let's redo that one. So a 4-7 to a lefty for Howell gets him a base hit. We will try to score 1-17. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Not nearly in time. 3-1 Rangers. On a 6. Hara scores, runners will go first and third, and the Rangers add an extra run here. So an RBI for Howell, first and third. Blyleven looks to be in complete shock. Grieve, first and third. Now the Twins have to bring the infield in, try to stop this mess from multiplying. Grieve is 2 for 2, run scored. Weiniger sets the target. Blyleven from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3, another hit for Tom Grieve. And Tony is going to center field with Bostock. They will hold the runner at second, and it's 4-1 Rangers. So Tom Grieve 3 hits in the game. And now here's Smalley. And let's see if that's going to do it for Bert Blyleven. Now we're holding. We're on a holding pattern, as they say. Whoops. Sorry about that, folks. Lost my game there. Let's have to look back at it again. Make sure. Let's be sure everything looks good. Bye, birdie. Yeah. And here we go. Let's get back to my game here. Doink. All right, who's in this bullpen? They got a solid bullpen. They got Campbell, Bergmeyer. So let's see of these two guys. Campbell is a 2L, and Bergmeyer was one of my favorite lefty shutters. 17 Campbell, 17-5, 20 saves. Talking about being in the right place, right time was a 3. Bergmeyer was 8-1, 2.50 ERA, 115 innings, and he was a 1L. He was a 1R. So Tom Bergmeyer, I'm assuming he's in here. He is. He's going to come in. The card looks a lot better on the computer, and I would guess, than it does in real life. So here comes Bergmeyer. Left-handed pitcher will turn Smalley around, and that will do it. So Bergmeyer comes in. He's the lefty, and Blyleven comes off the mound. He has something to say to Newdecker, as, again, Weiniger has to step out in front of him. Oh, Blyleven not happy here in Texas. 4-1 Rangers. So with 2 on and nobody out, Texas now getting to Minnesota. Smalley the batter, batting right-handed, 1 for 2. Bergmeyer's first appearance of the year. Weiniger sets the target. Here's the pitch. 2-5 for Smalley against the lefty. Ground ball to third. Corners in. That should be a double play. Let's make sure. McKay's got it. She's going to go a long way to Terrell. The Carew turns a double play. So Tom Bergmeyer does his job and gets the double play. So now that puts Roy Howell at third by himself with 2 outs for Jim Sundberg. Sundberg is 0 for 2. Bergmeyer made the perfect pitch there. Weiniger sets down the target. Bergmeyer from the stretch. Runner on third. 2 outs in the pitch. 2-4 to a lefty. Ground ball to third. McKay's got it. Throws him out. And that, folks, will do it. But the Texas Rangers come back and score 3 in the 6th. A leadoff home run by Hargrove started it. We go to the 7th. It's 4-1 Texas. So now here's Butch Weiniger. Weiniger will lead off for the Twins. Perry in his 7th inning of work. Weiniger 0 for 1 with a walk. Perry has really been strong out there. Perry to the hat. Here it is, and the pitch. That rolls around with that stuff on it. 5-4 to a lefty. Oh, 5-4 to a lefty. Deep drive to right field. Weiniger may have an answer. It's off the top of the wall. He just missed it. Weiniger is an end both sides of the plate. He just missed it. 1-9 home run on a 5-4. 11 gets the double, and he just missed it off the top of the wall. So the switch hitting catcher, Butch Weiniger, starts it off with a double, and the Twins trying to get back in this game. Here's Dave McKay. So McKay, so far in the ball game, has flied out and singled, 1 for 2. Sundberg sets the target. Perry from the stretch, runner on second. 2-4. Oh, he just missed it. He wanted 2-5 and below. Ground ball to short. That should not advance the runner. Harris got it. Throws to Hargrove, and Weiniger stopped at second. And so that was a wasted effort there. Didn't even get the runner over. And now here's Jerry Terrell, 1 away. So Terrell 1 for 2, runs scored. Right-handed batter, singled, reached on an error in the 3rd, grounded out back in the 5th. Weiniger not being held at second. 3-run lead. Sundberg sets the target. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-6 for Terrell. Single right field. He found a 2-6. So a single right field. Burroughs is a -1. Catcher speed for Weiniger is probably going to have to hold him here. It's a 1-10, and he will not advance. So the Twins now bring the tying runners to the plate with 1 out for Danny Thompson. We're in the 7th. Now changes can be made. So let's look at the Minnesota Twins as played lineup and see who can come in. Do we want to try to go for the bada bing, bada boom? Here's Tony Leva. Oh, only 211 in 1976. Thought maybe he can give me one good swing. Do, 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 How about maybe Steve Bry? Pretty good fielder. Greg Kusick. Ooh, a lot of power from Craig. He's a 3L, though. Bob Randall, 475 at bats, mostly kind of a lefty guy, too, is a 2L. So Perry, so Danny Thompson will be set up with 1 out. They're going to have to let him swing away, they think. Oh, first and third, 1 out. Pulling the string on Thompson. Is it too early? Let's see. Sundberg behind the plate sets the target. The Rangers playing the infield back. Perry from the stretch. Foul ball. Fouled it out of play. That could have been a possible single, so just out of play. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-9 from a righty, and that's a popped up straight. Harrah's there, and he gets rain. He waits, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So there's a wasted opportunity for Danny Thompson. So now here is Mr. Rod Carew, one of Panama's greatest, along with Mariano Rivera. So Carew steps up first and third, 2 outs, tying runners up. Carew with power in his early part of his career. Don't doubt it. He kind of has that Ichiro power. When he wants it, he can trigger it. Sundberg sets in the target, puts down the sign. Perry from the stretch. 2 on. Here's the big pitch. 3-9, and Carew draws the walk, and the bases are loaded. So Carew draws the walk, bases loaded, 2 outs, and it's disco time at the ballpark. So here is Danny Ford. Ford, 20 home runs, 86 RBIs. He has a chance either to put the Twins ahead or to tie this game. So bases loaded. Ranger managers are more likely to keep Perry in this game. Twins have a better bullpen. So Perry's going to try to stretch it here. Perry working from the stretch. Sundberg gets the sign. Ford 2 for 3, and that's a 2 on a 6. Strike him out. Unbelievable. Gaylord Perry puts a little behind the ear on that one to get Ford. So they leave the bases loaded at the end of 6. At the end, we go to the 7th inning stretch. Let's hug your friend out there. It is 4-1. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7th inning stretch is brought to you by YouTube Community. That's right. People like Al Red Sox fan brings fun to the community along with Dave Garner. That's right. Along with Ron Juckett, Digital Dice, all in all is nice. All the great commuters out there, all the great people out there, you watching them. Please like, please subscribe, please make comments, help them improve their product, ladies and gentlemen. Last of the 7, Texas 4, Minnesota 1. Texas 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Minnesota 1 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Bergmeyer comes in. He'll pitch to Randall, Benitez, and Hargrove here in the 7th. Bergmeyer can go 4. He can go the rest if he has to. Weiniger sets the target. Bergmeyer with the pitch. Here we go. 110 on Randall to a lefty. It's a ground ball to short. Thompson's got it. Throws him out and 1 away. So great job for Gaylord Perry. The question will be, will he have enough to come back out the next inning? He had 280 plus innings. My guess will be he can probably start coming off. So here's Benitez, 1 away. Weiniger sets the target. Bergmeyer with the pitch. 4-10 to a righty. Ground ball to short. That's Thompson. Not much on the range. He's a 4-16. If he can avoid the 4, he should be okay. Let's see, does he get it right now? That is an 11. He feels it no problem on the 11. He makes a play, 2 away. 2 outs in the 7th, and here's Mike Hargrove. He started the mess back in the 6th with a solo home run. So lefty matchup. Hargrove, not much power against left-handed pitching. You can see that on the card. He gets the on base about the same. Weiniger sets down, puts it in the target. Bergmeyer's ready. Hargrove waits, and he's ready. Here's the pitch. 3-4 for Hargrove. Ground ball to second. Good play by the second baseman. Terrell makes the play. 3 up, 3 down, go to Rangers. Let's go to the 8th. It's 4-1 Texas. Top of the 8th. So let's look at the bullpens. Make sure we have everything good. Beatles internally. How are you, my friend? Welcome to 1976 Stratomatic Advanced Baseball. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate all my great people coming in to say hello to me this evening on a Sunday night. And now will be Braun, Heisel, and Bostock in the 8th. 4-1 Texas. Now let's see what they'll do. Let's look at the Ranger bullpen. So Steve Hargan, 124 innings, probably out of the bullpen, not on the starting rotation. Steve Fossock, 5 saves, 76 innings, 68 hits. Good against righties. Turco, not bad, 53 innings, 42 hits. So that is pretty good. So that bullpen is not shabby. Joe Horner, who's probably from the Cardinals, had 8 saves, but 41 hits, 35 innings, and he's a lefty smasher. Old Steve Paranowski, oh my, 10-point-something ERA, 20 hits, 12 innings. So, again, not the best bullpen. We'll see if Perry can go here. Here's Braun. As soon as you become tired, you try to take the guy out, but once the first dot hits, then you have to pull him out. It's kind of an inside, use the inside pitch rule on that. So Minnesota bats, here is Braun. Braun the bat, top of the 8th. Sundberg sets for Perry. Here's the pitch. 4-12 to a lefty. It's a 5-ball right field. Burroughs is there, makes the catch, and folks, that is one away. So big out to get Steve Braun out of there. And now here's Larry Heisel. Heisel 0 for 3, flied out, ground out, and popped up. 1 out in the 8th. Sundberg puts down the target. Perry puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-4, ground ball to short. Hara gets it, swoops it up, and throws it to first for the second out in the 8th. So a nice, easy 1-2 so far for Gaylord Perry in the 8th. And here's Lyman Bostock with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. So Bostock comes in. He's a 5R. Definitely destroys more lefties than usual. Not a lot of power, though. Just a lot of hits. So now let's see what Perry does. Sundberg sets the target. Perry looks in. Here's the pitch. 6-11. How about that? That stays on his own card. That's a ground ball to first base. Unfortunately, that is Hargrove. Hargrove is a 425. Let's see if he's able to make the play on it. There's a lot of mistakes on the card. That is a 9, so he'll get to it. Let's see. Will he get to the bag in time? Yes, he does. 9, 11, 12, 14 are errors. You can count them. That's a 10. Hargrove to the bag, and 3 up, 3 down. Go to Twins. So the Twins go 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. Tom Bergmeyer looks to see if he can finish it here for the Rangers here in the 8th, and they give the Twins a shot in the 9th. Minnesota, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. The Rangers, 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. Here is Hara. Hara followed by Burroughs and Howell. Right-handed batters, Hara. Weiniger sets in the target. Bergmeyer looks in, and the pitch. 4-9er righty. 4-9 righty. Ground ball to second. That will be, let's see who fields this one. That's Terrell. He's a 3-11. Should be able to make this play. That's a, this could be trouble. 16 fields it. 15. Oh, Terrell cannot do it. It's off the arm. Second error of the ball game. And it's a leadoff error for the Twins. So Harris on base. Good speed. But he will be held, but won't be running anywhere. So here's Burroughs. So Bergmeyer needs to get out of this one. Righty, lefty, righty, switch righty. So again, kind of middle there. Burroughs will stay in there. Weiniger sets in the target. Bergmeyer from the stretch needs to get a double play from him right now. 1-4 lefty, and that's what he got. Round the horn. Ground ball to third. McKay goes all the way around the horn to second. Over to first. Double play. 5, 4, 3, turns 2. So Burroughs is done. So Bergmeyer doing a great job out of the bullpen for the Twins here. And because of Bert Blyleven Bert Blyleven imploded, giving up 3 runs in the 6th. Trail 4-1. So 2 outs in the 8th. Here is Howell, 1 for 3 with the ribby. Weiniger sets the target. Bergmeyer with the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-3. No power column there for Howell. Ground ball to second. Picked up by Terrell. Throws him out, and Tom Bergmeyer does his job. And we head to the 9th. 4-1 Texas. And Gaylord Perry's going to come out and work the 9th. He'll work till he's tired. Weiniger, McKay, Terrell, or some switch hitters. Lefty, righty. And Weiniger will probably stay in there and hit, we think. Weiniger is a 260 hitter. Then you got McKay and Terrell, kind of the weaker hitters. We'll see what they do here against Gaylord. Gaylord's only given up 8 hits in the ball. He's only given up 8 hits in the ball game. And he only gave up 7 hits in the ball game, I should say. So 4-1 Texas, top of the ninth. Texas tries to put away opening day here in 1976. Sundberg sets the target. Perry looks in. Here's the first pitch. 4-9 lefty. That's a switch hitter. Ground ball to short. That's Hara. This could be the first mistake of the game. 4-9. Again, he's a 4E44. A lot of bad things both places for Hara. That's a 17. He actually fields it. The error is a 10, and he does. Good play from Toby Hara. And that's a quick out. So Hara puts the 1 up for 1 away. Gaylord Perry's 2 outs away from another win on his career. Here's Dave McKay. He's 1 for 3. McKay single back in the 4th inning. Sundberg sets in the target. Perry looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 4-9 on Perry. It's a single out of 1. That's a 3. Line drive, second base. Smalley on the play, 2 away. And that's 2 outs. Last out coming up will be Jerry Terrell. And let's see if the Twins are going to go here to somebody else. Terrell's 2 for 3 at the run scored. May want to keep him in just for the sake of he's the one that has been seeing Gaylord Perry the best out there. So he doesn't have a lot on his card. He must be hitting Gaylord well. So let's see. The 2 hits in the game. I hate to pull the dude out, but he might have to deserve it. So let's see. Steve Bry may have to come in. He's a 264 hitter, 2 home runs. So Steve Bry, I'm going to take somebody out who has 2 hits a ball game. So Bry comes in. He will be the new hitter. He's a righty. He's got some power pop on the right-hand side a little bit. Let's see if he can find one against Perry, get him back in this game. 2 outs in the 9th. Bry to hit against Perry. Sundberg sets the target. Perry looks in, and the pitch. That's a 4-11 on Gaylord. Fly ball right field. Burroughs is a 3E5. Let's see if he's able to make the play or not. A 3 in the outfield we talked about. It takes a 1-6 to get a base hit. And it's a 10, so he'll field it. And does he get the error on it? It's an 8-10. No, he does not. Burroughs makes the catch. And that's your ball game. Gaylord Perry gets the complete game. Final score here in Arlington. Rangers 4, Twins 1. The Rangers, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. The Twins, 1 run, 2 errors. The Rangers, 8 for 32, 4 runs scored, 4 RBIs. While the Twins, 7 of 31, 1 run scored RBI. Perry wins it, goes 9, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Blyleven went 5, 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned. He imploded with a couple of the walk he had, 3 strikeouts. Gave up the big home run to Hargrove, which was the game winner with leading off the 6th inning. Doubles by Ford and Weiniger, home runs by Hargrove. RBIs Carew, Randall, Hargrove, Howell, and Grieve. That's the ball game, folks. The game winner and the game opener goes to the Rangers here in Texas. They go to 1-0, while the Twins go to 0-1. Thank you, folks, for coming in. Beatles internally steps in. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Al. Beatles, thank you again. As much as I hate the Astros, I want to see Dusty Baker win one. Just saying this. I know, as much as I don't like Boston and Houston, whatever, okay, I'll root for Atlanta, but you know what? I'd rather see Atlanta choke again and see Dusty Baker finally win his championship. Because Houston's going to lose a lot of their contracts coming up. They're not going to keep Correa around. So this is going to be the last one they're going to get, I think. I don't think they're going to be able to re-sign everything back again. So, you know what? Give Baker his championship. He should have had 102 against the Angels. He had a monster year with 1 year. He didn't even get to the playoffs because of the Braves. You know, let's give this guy a break, and maybe they can pull one out. Do I want to see the Astros win? No. but it's Dusty Baker. That's the only reason I have to root for these guys. So another Braves choke would be wonderful, but it would add to their legacy. They have not been to World Series since '99 when they lost to the Yankees in '96, '98, '99. Thank you very much. 3 years, 3 out of 4 years. And I have no problem seeing them, especially their series against Pittsburgh. I know Beatles, why you don't like them. Again, don't like Houston at all, not one bit, but it's Dusty Baker. Let's, if he can win them a championship, go for it, my friend. If he can do it, let's do it. Otherwise, you know what? See Atlanta win it. See Atlanta win one. That's fine too. It's not going to be a weather series. It's not going to be fun. It shouldn't be too cold in Atlanta. They're going to have the dome closed, probably in Houston. The garbage cans will probably be in full blast again as usual, or the clicker, as they say. So again, it is what it is. Get the off season going on. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling baseball here on the channel. 1976, great year. Again, you're going to see Mark Fidrich starts. You're going to see Yankees open up Yankee Stadium #2 against these same Twins very soon. So look for those games and some other ones as I played the American League 1976 Stratomatic Advanced Replay. So again, I'll try to pick the best games, put some games on upload, put some games on live, go from there. I'm also doing the 1956 Yankee replay also. So I got some newer people watching some of this stuff, so I'm kind of happier that's kind of adding up, and we'll go from there. So folks, have a good one. It's time to grab some food and stuff like that. Another night of work is calling me. May get an upload again ready. You both have a great evening. We'll see you again. Hopefully Al will have a stream. Thank you, folks. We'll see you again. New